Hi, and welcome to Tech Tuesday, brought to you by the Rolling Hills Library. My name is Bridget Reeves, and this week we will be talking about Axis360, which is another one of our resources for ebooks and audiobooks. So if you're wanting to use it on your computer, you can start from our website, rhcl.org, and go to the Technology tab here under Digital Download Library and Downloads. You'll find it here under ebooks and magazines, Axis360. You will also find it in audio and music, Axis360. If you go to the online learning and research, in the A to Z, it's near the top, Axis360, Grand River Digital Library. So you can follow that link. There is also a shortcut here to a tutorial. So if after my video you want to know more about Axis360 and how to use it, you can check out the tutorial provided by Niche Academy to learn more about Axis360. So there you go. All right. If you're going from the catalog page, you'll notice if you have not logged into it already, Axis360 here under electronic resources says login needed. So be sure to log in with your library card number and phone number or password up in the top right hand corner so that you can follow this link to Axis360 from our catalog page. Either way, you'll get here, Axis360, and this is what you'll see. So you'll kind of start by browsing. They'll have a featured category, fiction, nonfiction, children, all of those sort of things if you want to just browse. You'll notice in the top left-hand corner of each of the covers, there is either a little open book or looks like a pair of headphones. The books means it's an ebook. The headphones means it's an audiobook. And this one I find a little bit more difficult to tell on the website, but you'll notice if it's available, it's a sort of dark bluish gray, whereas if it's not available but you can place a hold on it, it'll be a lighter gray. All right, so you can find a book that you like. If you're not seeing, everything says place hold, you just want to see what's available now, you can go up here to this availability and say available now, and then everything will be available to check out at this moment. So you can find one that you like and click on it. It'll give you some information, a synopsis and whatnot. You can either add it to your wish list if maybe you don't want it right now, but you want to come back to it later, or you can go ahead and check it out right now. And then it'll tell you your due date is 3 weeks from now, and it'll give you a read now button. You can download it and read it later, or you can return it if you're finished. So if you click on read now, it opens, you'll notice, in a separate tab. So I can still come back to my book in this first tab, but the book itself is open over here. It's going to ask you if you want to store files on this device because it wants to download the book so that you can read it. I would recommend going ahead and allowing that, but you can block it if you'd like. And then here is your book. And you can, to go from page to page, over on the far right, you can go to the next page. If you click on the far left, it will take you back a page. If you click in the middle, it'll give you some options. So up here in the top right, you'll notice you can change the font. You can bookmark a page. You can add notes or highlights. You can search the book for a specific word or phrase. If you come over here to the menu on the left-hand side, it'll show you the table of contents, so you can navigate through the book that way. You can also go to a different page. All right, and then we can always come back here if we want to find more books. If we click over here on the menu on the left, we can go back to the library. We can browse by subject. There are featured lists. You can see what all books you have checked out, any books you might have on hold or on your wish list, any recommendations, and the history of books that you have checked out. When you go back to the library, this can throw you off. The first thing you'll see is what you're currently reading. But if you keep going down, we're back to searching for other books as well. Now, I realize a lot of you are probably going to use a mobile device rather than the website. I know I do. So if you have an iPhone or iPad, an Android device, or an Amazon Kindle Fire, you can download the Axis360 app. It should be in the App Store. And then you'll see more. What I've got right here are some screenshots. So here is the first catalog page. So you'll notice these are pretty much the same books that we were seeing on the website. I like the app better to tell you whether or not it's available, because if it's not available, it's an empty white. If it is available, it's a very noticeable green. So that will tell you whether or not the book is available. You'll notice up at the top, you've got your shelf, so you could click on that to see what you have checked out. Once you've picked a book, say for instance, Anne of Green Gables, it'll give you the options. This looks very similar, and you can check it out just like you did from the website. And then it'll tell you how many days remaining, give you the option to download or read online. You'll notice with Axis360, you are only allowed 5 checkouts at a time. If we go to the next page, if you click on Read Now, it'll open the book, and just like with our website, you can swipe or click on the right and the left to go backward and forward. Up in the top, if you click on the 3 dots, it'll give you the notes and highlights, the bookmarks, the search, just like our website did. If you click on the A's, then it'll give you your font options. And of course, you can always bookmark a page just like we did on the other one. If you click on it again, you go back to your what you have checked out in the shelf, and you click on it, it'll give you this information again. There's our return and our remove buttons, as well as the Read Now. You can, if you click on the 3 lines, it'll let you browse home, or 3 dots, it'll let you browse, go home, or to your account. Browse library, by the way, is more like a category search, whereas home would be more the page that we saw at the beginning with featured, etc. And then your account will show you your library card information. If you click on the 3 lines, then you get the legal, the help, about, preferences, and here's where you can log out if you'd like. All right, so that's Axis360. I hope you've enjoyed this and look forward to more in the future.